Alright, you guys, so this is going to be how to give a Reiki attunement. Alright, so you always want to start by creating a space with sacred sage or Palo Santo, bringing in ceremony, playing soft music, and having a clutter-free feng shui environment. And then you want to start by centering yourself, taking some nice, long, soothing breaths, releasing your grounding cord all the way down out the soles of your feet, and visualizing a line of intention going down into the planet, stretching your roots far and wide, allowing a deep concentration of energy to move into the core of Mother Earth, right in her center. Visualizing a crystalline heart right in the center of Mother Earth. And aligning with that love and vibrating higher as you bring that earth energy up into your body, opening up the red root chakra, the orange sacral chakra, breathing light into your solar plexus, opening up that space, aligning and filling up your heart center with green light, allowing that light to radiate all the way through the palms of your hands, calling in your Reiki, using a mantra of choice, allowing your Reiki to flow up into your throat, third eye, and crown, and then spiraling that light all the way around you, visualizing your higher self energy coming in, connecting you to that higher frequency of Reiki. And we're going to bring that line of intention to go straight up, all the way up through the ceiling, all the way up through the cosmos, all the way up into the central sun of our galaxy. We're going to visualize that bright, sunshiny yellow, bringing this radiant golden dome around the room. And we're going to call in Dicomio. So this is the teaching energy. Dicomio, dicomio, dicomio. So you call it in, you draw it once, say it 3 times. Draw it again, say it 3 times. Dicomio, dicomio, dicomio. Draw it again. And then draw it for the last time, and then just say it 3 times. Dicomio, dicomio, dicomio. And then I like to visualize and feel a concentration of light coming down in through my crown chakra, through the crown chakra of the room. And then I move over to my initiate. And I also visualize this beautiful radiant light coming in through the crown chakra of the initiate. And often I will bring in some essential oils to create even more ceremony and place a few drops on the palms of my hands. And then just wafting that energy up and over. If you have a hydrosol or an aromatherapy spritzer, it can be nice to bring some of that over the crown chakra and in the aura of your student. And then you're just going to focus, and you're going to wait until you feel this beautiful translucent Reiki light coming in. this would be for a Reiki level 1. Reiki level 1, I'm just calling in the teaching energy and I'm not bringing in any symbols. If I were going to do a Reiki level 2 in Usui, then my intention would be to bring in these 3 symbols. So this is Honshaze Shonen, Choku Rei, and Seihiki. If you are doing a Reiki attunement for any other lineage, and I teach 7 different lineages, then you would just bring in the symbols that you're going to use for that level, for that lineage. And you can either have them on just a regular piece of paper, or you could get artistic with it and place these around your initiate. And your intention is going to be to take those symbols and you're going to ask the Reiki guides to place them in all of the appropriate chakras, opening up, clearing the chakras, for them to be a Reiki practitioner or a Reiki master at whichever level and whichever lineage. So, but right now we're just going to show you a Reiki level 1. So Reiki level 1, we're just getting them used to the energy, and we're going to be bringing in the Reiki to go into their third eye, into their heart space, and into the palms of their hands and through the crown. So the more relaxed you are, then the higher concentration of energy in your attunement, because you're going to be relaxed and it's going to be able to flow through you. If you're tense at all, then you have to just relax, and then the energy will start to flow again. So we're bringing it into his crown chakra here. And we're about the weight of a nickel. I'm not pressing down. I'm just guiding it in. And I'm watching as it's just moving all the way down through his spinal column. And some people's crown chakras are really open, and some people's you need a little bit more time and to help them to feel really comfortable and safe by bringing your heart space open and just being a clear channel of the Reiki light. And we're going to set the intention that all the energy, all the information that comes through to please be in the highest good and exactly what they're ready for his Reiki level 1 in Usui. And then on your next breath, you're going to fill up on what's called the violet breath. And you're going to allow your face to just fill up with this beautiful translucent violet color as you breathe that in. And then you're going to slowly blow it into their crown chakra like this. And down the spine. Bringing your hands to their shoulders, anchoring it. And I really wait. I'm envisioning this very slow infusion of Reiki energy moving all the way down, and it's sifting through density. And they're having a healing reaction. So as it's filtering through, I'm closing my eyes and I'm envisioning this beautiful light just softly dissolving and removing out the soles of the feet, anything that no longer serves their highest good, and anything that they're ready to let go of. And then keeping one hand on your initiate so that they know where you are. You're going to bring one hand and scoop under the head, and then you're going to bring the other hand, pushing this beautiful Reiki energy into the brow, into the third eye chakra. And I like to envision this ball of light bouncing from the third eye to what I call the animal eye, moving it from the pineal gland to the pituitary gland. And this is a psychic attunement. This is really good for healing any headaches and clearing and opening psychic vision. And you can hold anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes. When you let go, This is continuously happening, so you can just slowly let go, knowing that the Reiki guides are still working on your student. And then you're going to kneel down, and you're going to scoop up their palm and your palm, and you're going to, it doesn't matter which side you start on, you're going to go with what feels right, calm and center yourself, and you're going to ask for these beautiful Reiki guides to bring in the Reiki symbols now. So if you're going to bring in Reiki symbols, this is a good time to do it. If you're still doing a Reiki level 1, then you're just going to bring in Reiki energy to open up their palm chakras. So you wait until you feel something, and it'll feel like a brush against your skin, or it'll feel like air, or you'll actually feel a little bit of weight of energy into your palm, but it'll feel like light going into your palm. And you're going to fill up your face again with the violet breath, so just breathe in. And then you're going to gently blow open the palm chakras, and then the heart, and then bring the hand to the heart space. Same thing on the other side, so you're going to gently scoop up their opposite palm under your palm, and then reach your opposite hand out, calling in any high vibrational healing energy that he might need at this time, or any Reiki symbols that would be appropriate for whichever lineage you are asking for. And in this case, we're doing Usui Reiki level 1, so there's no symbols. And again, you wait and you feel this lift of energy, this beautiful transmission frequency. And when it feels like it's ready, we're going to pour it into the palm. We're going to blow open his palm chakra and his heart, and place his hands. And you can ask at this time if you bring your hands into prayer position, please. Now there's this radiant energy coming from his heart into his hands from his own Reiki. It's a really beautiful initiation that's taking place here. And we're going to actually use that energy to clear each one of his chakras by blowing left to right and then down. So you cradle the palms like this, and you go, move to the next chakra, and down, and then all the way back up to the one we missed. And then you feel this wonderful alignment, this river of light pouring in from the crown, moving through each one of his chakras, opening the palms and resting them there. And it's always good to sit for a moment, bowing in reverence, taking it all in. And then we're going to get up. And I'm moving clockwise around the body. So that is the natural way that energy moves in harmony. So from here, I'm back to where I started. And I'm going to ask the Reiki guides to bring in this clean sheet of energy. It's almost like you're bringing in a plane of glass, but it's made up of energy, and it's coming in from the ceiling, and you'll feel it. There's a weight to it. So once you have it, you're going to rest it on your fingertips like you're holding a tray of drinks or food, but it's this beautiful buffet of light, and we're going to bring this plane of energy through very slowly, like you're moving through molasses, water, or moving like you're stirring peanut butter. And as it moves down, it's going to gently dissolve any areas that are heavy or dark. And it's going to just bring through this concentrated light all the way through the aura. And you're envisioning it going all the way through the layers. And you're staying in some of those stuck places a little bit longer, just hanging out. And breathing. And bringing it all the way down to the earth. Once you get all the way down to the earth, you're going to hold space. You're going to practice non-attachment. So we're not attached to any of this energy. We're going to call in the highest vibrational Reiki guides to lift off and carry out anything that is no longer in your highest good at this time. So we're going to ask you to go ahead and take a nice long breath in. And on the exhale, go ahead and release anything that you don't need anymore. We're going to lift like a push pop. turning it all over to the Reiki guides. And this clears the space, it clears you, and it clears them. It's this magnificent, concentrated, tranquil ray of light that goes all the way through the space. Once you feel like that's done, you're going to clasp your hands up above and down below. And then you're going to bow in reverence, really honoring what just happened here. And your initiate is still receiving. So sometimes they'll stay here for, just 1 minute. Sometimes they'll stay here for 20 minutes. But even if they were to go and sit down somewhere else, it would still be downloading and taking place. So for the one who just gave the transmission, you're going to ask the Reiki guides to bring in this beautiful white waterfall of Reiki to go ahead and clear you as you intend. I hereby release all energy that is not mine and that which is detrimental. Allow it to just wash you clean all the way down, letting go. And then you're going to bring your hand in front and swipe through to release any energy. So other things that you can bring in to help do the clearing. This is a practitioner bowl. This one's made by Crystal Tones. We do sell Crystal Tones singing bowls. We could help you to procure one if you wanted one. So I'll let you feel that. This one is another way. This one is a Tibetan singing bowl. So that concludes our how to do a Reiki attunement. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to working with you again soon.